Okay. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me okay? I see we've got comments already, and yeah, Deep Live, I will be doing trailer requests after I do the 3 that I have planned. I'm leaving some time at the end to do some live requests for whoever is on. Hemnath ready. Hello. I'm sorry for the person that said yup, but I cannot read that. I don't know what your name is. Payush, hello to you too. So I was thinking about doing this yesterday, that I would do a live trailer reaction, because I've done that before. And it was a great way of getting a bunch of reactions done. Plus, I get to talk to you guys and hang out. But I wasn't able to do it yesterday. And I had some other things going on earlier today, because my original plan was to do it at like 1 p.m. my time, which was like 9 hours ago. But couldn't do it. So I'm doing it now. Yay, finally. But in the meantime, D23 had released a bunch of stuff that I wanted to look at, just 2 of them that I was interested in. And we'll see what those are. But Mahinder, hello. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching. Pulley? Sai said hello. AJ, hi. Christ Anil, hi. I love your reaction. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So this first one I'm going to do is from D23, which for those of you that don't know is the Disney convention. They have so many properties now with Marvel and Star Wars and Disney and Pixar and blah blah blah, that they created their own convention outside of Comic-Con called D23, and it happens like a week or 2 before Comic-Con. But it only happens like once every 2 years or something like that. And today they released first teaser trailer for A Wrinkle in Time, which was a massive book series. So I don't know how they're going to do it as a movie. I don't know about that. Hemath, yes, I will be doing Lie's teaser. I'm doing that as the 3rd one on my planned. So I'm doing A Wrinkle in Time here in a minute, and then Star Wars The Last Jedi behind the scenes that came from D23, and then I will be doing the Lie teaser, because I've been getting a lot of requests for that, and I figured I might as well fit it in here. AJG, yes, I recognize your name from a long time ago. Can I do TV show reviews? What shows do you watch? Well, I've been doing a TV show reaction review series for Young Justice with my friend Matt from Red Fist Productions. But it's not something I really have the time to do on a regular basis. Like, I barely have time to do that one. And we try and film, like tomorrow, I think we're filming like 4 episodes in a row. So, I do some TV show reviews, but I have a hard time just keeping up with the movie reviews. If I had more time, I would try and do more of them. A lot of the TV show reviews I end up doing are ones that I just watch on my own time. But that's about it. Oh, you know what D23 is? Yeah, Disney is becoming bigger than Comic-Con, because all of the major players that went to Comic-Con were from Disney or Marvel or Star Wars. You know, once Disney bought up Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars, that was like half of their content at Comic-Con. Shashir Singh, hi man. AJ, I can't react to songs because songs give copyright issues, and I'm gonna be doing trailers. So if you have trailers, After I do these 3, I will take requests for trailers, and it doesn't matter when it was made. I'll do it, but I'm not going to do clips from the movie or songs because I get way too many requests for those, and songs create copyright issues. Very bad copyright issues. Sai, hello! What should Trump do about North Korea? Well, we need to pressure China, is really what we need to do. And I think China is getting pretty pissed off at North Korea, so we'll see what they do about it, but we gotta kind of follow China's flow with that. And if he starts launching more stuff, we'll take him out. Not him, but the missiles. We have a lot of stuff over there that can easily take the missiles out of the sky, so I'm not too worried about that part. Hey Spartan, how's it going? But I don't really want to get into political questions. I want to keep this a fun thing. If you want to talk political stuff, go ahead and chat with me on my social media stuff. But I kind of like this Wrinkle in Time teaser. I think it looks interesting. I would want more. Obviously, I would want more. I think it comes out next year. I don't know if it's next summer or maybe Christmas. I'm not sure. I need to look that up. McGregor or Mayweather? Well, I think Mayweather is going to win, but I want McGregor to win. I'm not a fan of Mayweather. Like, I wanted Pacquiao to take him out, but he was near the end of his career. McGregor would beat Mayweather if it was an MMA fight, but a boxing match, I don't know. I don't think he can pull it off, but I want him to, and I'm gonna watch the fight because I want McGregor to win. But I'm prepared for disappointment. What's my favorite Indian movie? Well, I really liked Fan. I did. I liked Fan and My Name is Khan. Those 2 I saw last year. I really liked those, and the 2 Bahubali movies. Lonzo Ball, Rookie of the Year or Bust? I don't really follow that sport, so I'm not really sure who you're talking about. Have I seen the new Tick trailer on Amazon? Yeah, I was gonna do a reaction video for it, but then I saw it somewhere, most of it, like it auto-played on Facebook or something like that. And I was like, well, it looked okay. I was a fan of the cartoon. I loved the animated show a lot. And I thought the live-action show that they did was okay before. I don't know about this one, but I might give it a try. I'm just not going to pay for Amazon for it. Sanjeev, hi. Steven, did you regret buying the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight? Actually, I didn't pay for it as in paying HBO like $60 for it. I went and saw it at a movie theater, and I think it was like $25 to go and see it at the movie theater because they did a live stream thing. And yes and no. I mean, it was less than the HBO package, and I did have fun there. I mean, there were a lot of other matches that were going on. It was like a 3 or 4 hour event, but everybody in the theater was going for Mayweather, so I kind of felt out of place. But oh well. Spartan, I love the Planet of the Apes VFX and CGI. It looks like real apes. It does, except for their genitalia is missing. But if it's PG-13, you can't really have genitalia flapping around. But it did. The facial stuff for the CGI and the hair, it looked great. It looked awesome, especially the way they did their, how the motion capture, how they translated the Andy Serkis and Steve Zahn and all them, how they translated the pinpoints on their face and their performance onto the CGI face. It looked amazing. Some of those things that you watch that show the raw footage of them in the motion capture suit and the CGI face at the same time, it's creepy. It's awesome. Knowledge Q. Hello. Steven, how was the crowd in the theater, and was the theater mostly black since they were cheering for Mayweather? No, not that I've noticed. But I wasn't really looking around. I was paying attention to the movie, or the fight. React to more Malayalam movies. I react to requests and things that are relevant, plus, and current, and time. Those are my three things. So if I get requests for something, it's a current or coming movie trailer, and I have the time to do it, that's when I do it. Sometimes when you see me fall behind and I run out of time, whether it be for work and other stuff, you see me do like I did a few days ago, where I do like a whole bunch of reactions at once and just try and catch up. And even then I didn't catch up. So I thought doing a live stream would help me knock some out all at once, instead of spending the extra time editing everything into individual videos, which I might do later after the live stream comes out. But at least with the live stream, you guys can see me react to things live, so you know I'm not faking it. I've heard a lot of people that fake reaction videos, which I don't know why you would fake them. I mean, how hard is it to watch a video and react to not seeing it? The hard part, I guess, would be, can you review it after you've seen it only once? That would be the hard part. But I don't seem to have a problem with that. Would the apes break the horse's back in reality, so it's a movie flaw? It depends on the horse. But there is one scene where they meet Bad Ape, and Steve Zahn's character. He steals a horse and they follow him, and that's how they meet Bad Ape. But when he steals the horse, in the background you can see the large ape, the silverback gorilla, grabbing the hand of the other ape that was around Caesar's size, and putting him on the back. That horse would not be able to hold both of them. That horse would be dead. So yeah, it's a small flaw, but you know, it's a fantasy. It's about talking apes, so it's a science fiction movie. I'll let things like that slide because it's a small thing. Do you like where the Star Wars movies are headed? Well, we don't really know where the Star Wars movies are headed. So, with The Force Awakens, I'm going to click out of this. So when The Force Awakens came out, J.J. Abrams needed to restore the faith of the old fans that hated the prequels, but keep the fans that grew up with the prequels and loved them, continue the canon, and kind of reestablish the world, since the last trilogy to come out were the prequels that came out after the originals, and this is a sequel to the originals. You kind of have to recap, and that's why I think they redid the idea of the Death Star. It was a common theme. It kind of makes sense for the Sith, because even in the original trilogy they did this. If something doesn't work, you make it bigger. So when the first Death Star got blown up in A New Hope, they built a bigger one, which got blown up in Return of the Jedi. And so this one is a natural progression to a much bigger one, which is a planet. But you can't get much bigger than that. Hopefully they'll move on to something else. I have faith that they will. I think they're going to go in another direction. It was more of, this movie was going to be kind of a safe movie, introduce new characters, introduce you to a new world, and then they'll take it from there. I think what they're going to do with The Last Jedi is Luke Skywalker is going to end up ending the Jedi religion to where he would be the last Jedi. I think when he went to the original Jedi temple, and you saw in the trailer where it was the balance of the Force, she was looking at the book, which there are no books in Star Wars, so for them to find an ancient book, that's pretty heavy. I think it means that he's going to be studying more like a gray Jedi, which would be a balanced, ideal, or a neutral Force user. That's what I think. Kind of what I'm hoping. Sorry, I may have missed some of these comments. It's going up pretty fast. Where are you from and what time is it there? Knowledge Q. It is 10:25 p.m. I'm in Colorado in the United States. DJ, hello. Where did I get the Bahubali 2 poster? That was hard to get. So there's no place in the United States that sells posters for Bahubali 2. At the time, I went on Amazon. No one there had it. I had to go to eBay, and I found a guy in India that was printing them and mailing them out. So it was the only place I could find it, really. So this guy in India printed it and mailed it to me. That's where I got it. But there was no place in the US where I could buy it. I tried to get it from the movie theater when it came out, but I couldn't. I wasn't able to get one. DJ says, give me a shout out. I'm new on YouTube. Check my channel. Go ahead and link your channel in the description below and have people check it out. I'm not going to look at it right now because I'm doing other things on my live stream, but feel free to link your channel below. I'll make sure that it's not flagged, and everybody go check it out. He'll have a link down there for you. DJ, I'm going to slaughter your name and I'm really sorry. Bardwaj, Bhardwaj. Knowledge, do some exercises, Koricon. You are obese, and it's not healthy. Actually, I used to weigh over 500 pounds, and I had a gastric bypass. My knees got hyperextended from being that big for as long as I was. So I'm actually about 200 pounds less than I used to be. So I am healthier. I'm just not what people would consider skinny, and I never can be. I'm 6'2". I have 220 pounds of muscle, and I should weigh 300, but I'm around 350 right now because I sit a lot. Spartan, the Planet of the Apes is the biggest box office collection in my city. It's bigger than Transformers Last Night. Really? What city are you in? Because I think it's estimated to get like 70 million this weekend, which isn't, it's a lot, but it's not like Spider-Man and Wonder Woman money. James Johnson, if you could only see one, what would you choose? Avengers Infinity War or Star Wars 8 The Last Jedi? Probably Star Wars 8 The Last Jedi. I like the Marvel movies a lot, but I think I like my Star Wars more because I grew up with it. I mean, it's been around my entire life. The Avengers and comic book things, I was into comic books when I was younger, but comic book movies didn't really become a thing until the past 15 years, really. What's my lie teaser reaction? That's coming a little later. Area. Geez, Knowledge Q, that's quite rude. I don't mind. People ask me about my weight all the time. I'm just not skinny. I'm a big dude. I'm always going to be a big dude. Some people like to point that out, which Has happened my entire life, and I'm used to it. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Besides, I don't mind answering questions about it because I had a gastric bypass. So some people really want to know about that surgery and how it worked and what led up to it and all that jazz. So I'm very open. Thanks, bro. I watch all your videos. You're awesome. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate it. Knowledge Q, don't worry about it. You're good. James, congrats on weight loss. Thank you. It's still, my back doesn't hurt anymore, which is a great thing because my lower back used to get pulled into my body from weighing over 500 to where I couldn't really walk more than 100 feet, and my lower back would be hurting so bad. And I was delivering pizza at the time, so I was in constant back pain. Now it's just my knees because they got hyperextended, so they actually go backwards a little bit. And if I'm standing or walking for an extended period of time, then my knees hurt. But I'm getting knee braces so that I can walk longer distances. Knowledge Q, you didn't say anything rude. It's fine. It's not like you called me a fat ass and said I was ugly as shit or anything like that. You just asked about my weight. It was the way you worded it was more out of concern than hate, so I'm not worried about it. You're good. Real talk. Spider is the most awaited Telugu movie. Please watch in theaters with the fans. Spider looks interesting. All we really got though was that teaser, but if I can, I want to. James, do you watch Boogie 2988? Yes, actually I've been watching him for a couple of years, and I've been following his gastric bypass journey this year. I've even, I've messaged him a few times about it, but he's, over 4 million subscribers, and I don't think he's going to see my comment or my email or anything. So, but I understand what he's going through, except his surgery was a lot safer than mine. His surgery, present day, they do an orthoscopic. It's like 3 holes. It's almost an in and out procedure. You're not really in the hospital that long. The one I had, it was the full cut, so it went from the middle all the way down, and they had to move everything out of the way to get to it, and I had 38 staples down the front, so it was like a huge major surgery, and the chances of dying were a lot greater than they are now. So he's a lot safer. I think he'll be just fine. It's more of just how to deal with it after the fact, because gastric bypass, that's very painful and sucks to go through, but really it's your entire life changes after the fact because you can't eat very much. I end up like doing small snacks throughout the day just to get enough calories, and you get full off of really not very much. So it's hard to get all of your vitamins just because you can't consume enough food to get it all. And then if you eat crap food, you're not getting anything. Which I still do, and I shouldn't. But that's part of the reason why I'm 350 and not 300. Please react to the Belfica song. So I'm not going to, I had mentioned this earlier, but I'm not going to do any reactions to songs or clips from movies, just because I get way too many requests for clips of movies, and it's impossible to do them all. And songs give me copyright issues, and I don't want to risk the blocks. But I am going to do requests for any trailers that you want me to see after I finish these next 2. Good morning, Siddhartha. I hope I said that right. James, greatest of all time. Flair or Hogan? Neither. Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant. Greatest of all time. Alright, let's see some of the comments. Brett. We're going hard on the practical effects in this one. I love it. Same here. I love CGI, but it needs to be used as a tool and not as the main focus. Where is my little cub? Oh, he's asleep over there. He's halfway on his... Well, actually, it's a dog bed. I got him a dog bed because he's a huge cat. But he's about halfway on that, passed out. Can you get my mail ID? Well, I have all of my social medias. You can contact me through, I'm on Facebook and Twitter a lot. Most people that contact me through messages contact me through the messenger on Facebook. Or just tagging me on tweets and things. And I try and respond as often as I can. Please check out one nanocadine. I heard about that. I don't know why I heard about that. It's very familiar, but I can't place it. So the person with the name that I can't read because it's not in English, what can I call you? Because you say, I love this already. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Harshith Marathi teaser, Ugram teaser review. Yeah, I'll be taking requests for other things after I do the Telugu live teaser, and then I'm going to take a quick break, and then when I come back we will do some requests. So I'll just react to whatever, which, if anything, you guys know that I don't fake my trailer reactions because I'm going to react to things I don't even know I'm going to react to yet. Knowledge. I'm eagerly awaiting for Annabelle. It's releasing next month. What about you? Well, so the movies that they're based on were good. The last Annabelle movie, from what I remember, I didn't like it. But I don't remember much from it, and that's a bad sign. This one, though, goes back even farther. It's a prequel to the other Annabelle, and the trailers look pretty creepy, so I would be interested. I'm weary because the last one I didn't like. B.S. Sandeep, are you going to watch Dunkirk? The last best of the best in this season is yet to come. Dunkirk, yeah, I want to see that. Like, I'm a huge Nolan fan. I've been following Christopher Nolan since Memento. When I first saw that movie, it blew my mind. I thought that was an amazing movie. I love Memento. Ever since then, I've just been watching anything he does. And Dunkirk looks good. I like war movies too, so. Please check one Nanoko Kadeen. Okay, well, when I come back from the break, we'll do requests. And I'll let you know when I'll start taking requests. Name is Amit. Okay, thank you, Amit. That makes it a lot easier. Instead of naming, instead of me just calling you, and the guy with the name I can't read. Amit is a lot easier. It's a great Nanokadeen. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's a great thriller. Jabby did it. Up, and then the rest of it went away. Could be why I know it. Oh. Okay, that might be why. I don't think I saw his reaction for it, though. I don't watch a lot of his reactions just because we do very similar reactions. And I don't want to watch something that I haven't reacted to before. And, I really only watch other reactors for the big ones just to see what their reactions would be, or something that I would be curious to see. Like, I watched a few of the A Gentleman trailer reactions and some others like that, but I don't watch them religiously, other reactors, just because I don't have the time. I mean, I barely have enough time to make my own reactions, let alone watch theirs. But I do try and catch the big ones just to see how they're doing. And I like watching the side videos, like little vlogs or channel updates. Like his recent video on Toma Puck. I really liked that one. I liked the fact that he reached out to Toma Puck. That was really cool of him. I had talked to Toma Puck a month earlier, back in early May, but I didn't do a video about it. But I got a lot of the same information Jabby did about what Toma's working on. I told him if he needed, you know, to test some things once he's ready, I would be more than willing to help out. So, but I don't think Toma's going to be coming back anytime soon. He's got other things that he's concentrating on, which is pretty cool. Anokadi means I alone. It's a Mahesh Badu suspense thriller. Okay. Fan of Nolan, maybe everyone. Nolan's a good one. Can I react to the Voldemort trailer? I didn't know they had a Voldemort trailer. But I will take requests after I come back from the break. What are my expectations on Dunkirk, and tell me something you like about Christopher Nolan's style of filmmaking. He's my favorite in films. When it comes to fave in reactions, it's me. Woo! Dunkirk, I'm expecting a character-driven drama. The battle sequences are going to be very minimal. You're probably going to have some, because Tom Hardy plays the German fighter pilot, so I don't think he's going to talk. Whenever Nolan needs somebody to act with their eyes, he always gets Tom Hardy, which is why he got him for Bane. And you know, they met on Inception, when he was on Inception. But I think Dunkirk is going to be a character-driven drama, and I think people that are going in hoping for like a hardcore war movie are not going to be happy. But you got to realize most war movies are not about the battles. They're about the characters that are involved in that scenario. Just like War for the Planet of the Apes. You didn't get a lot of battles. It was mostly a drama about the characters that were in those situations. So I'm expecting that. One of the things I liked about Christopher Nolan's filming style, he reminds me a lot of Ridley Scott in that he likes wide shots that pull in as much information of the surroundings as possible, and they're always beautifully, the cinematography is always beautiful. So I'm sure he works with the same cinematographers over and over again, just like Ridley Scott does, to keep that look the same. He does have slight of a green tint to a lot of his movies, which is not bad. I mean, it's a standard kind of sci-fi look, made really popular after The Matrix came out, but was still used before that. But Nolan is known for characters. Like him and his brother, they always write intriguing characters. So that's what I'm expecting out of it. Knowledge. Q. When are you coming to India? No idea. I can't afford to do it, so I guess when I can afford to do it and I'm able to get the time to go, then that's when it'll happen. I would love to go to India. It would be great. I really enjoyed the vlogs that Jabby Koay did when he went to India. That was awesome. But I don't have any immediate plans to go to India because I don't have the money and I haven't sat down and tried to plan it yet. Amit. They also announced Incredibles 2 at D23. Awesome. Yes. So if you go to Collider and also my friends at Late to the Party, there are some reactors. Late to the Party is a reactors channel that's in my Reactors League group that we all talk with each other as YouTubers. They became friends with Collider, and they're at D23 right now. So Late to the Party's got some great vlogs on the whole D23 thing, and they're going to all of the big panels. So is Collider. So they've got some really great videos. I haven't watched too many just because I've been working on this all day and getting some other stuff up. But I'm probably going to go back tomorrow and see some of their videos. I watched a couple of them. They're really good. Hermoth ready. Please tell. Jai Power Star Pawan Kalayan. What do you want me to tell what? Tell who what? Knowledge Q. My name is Siva, not Knowledge Q. Well, that's what it says there. I'm from Kerala, which is in the southernmost state of India, Malayalam. Deep Live. What camera do you use? This camera is the Logitech Brio webcam. And then I'm using XSplit for the streaming and recording. And then I use Adobe's Premiere Pro and their suite for editing and post-production stuff. Other than that, I use... Oh, I don't have it here. But when I'm out doing my vlogs, if you've seen any of my vlogs, I use either my real cell phone, which is the Samsung S7 Active, but not a lot. I mostly use my old Samsung Note 4 because I can record in QHD, and I have extra batteries and extra memory for it, so I just use it as a camera. What's my favorite genre? Well, my go-to, like, if I just want to veg out and watch something, or so I need to have a lot of distraction when I do things. I don't like talking on the phone because I have to concentrate on one thing. It drives me crazy. So I have two monitors, two very big monitors, and I usually have a movie or a TV show or a radio station or something going on over here on this monitor with chat boxes for my groups that I'm in. And then on this side I will either be doing editing or looking stuff up, research, reading stuff on this monitor, and then, you know, looking at text messages and, you know, personal stuff on my phone all at the same time. So when I want just something to play that I don't have to watch and pay attention to, I more just hear it and then I'll look over for cool scenes. It's going to be an action movie. That's my sit and veg out genre, is action. Action or sci-fi. Kushal Pandi Kalakandi. It's a movie. Siva, what TV series am I watching right now? For TV series as in shows that are coming out, it would be not very many. Adam Ruins Everything on the True Network. I watch that when it comes out every week. And John Oliver, Last Week Tonight. And American Ninja Warrior. I love that show, American Ninja Warrior. They're in that season right now. But that's all of the news shows that I'm watching right now. And then I'm doing the Young Justice reaction reviews that we're doing. Hermonth Reddy. I'm Hermonth from Andhra Pradesh, where Tollywood, which is the second largest movie industry in India after Bollywood, Bahubali made here, and we speak Telugu. Yes, I am aware of all of that. I learned that last year. So when I first started, it was from the first Bahubali. This was a year and a half ago. And if you watch that reaction, I say, so I got this reaction from a Bollywood movie. And then the comments are like, it's not Bollywood! And I'm like, okay. And that's how I learned there were a lot of film industries. And So there's a lot of stuff that I've learned over the past year and a half about all the different film industries in India. It's very interesting, actually. Who is my favorite director? Well, see, that's kind of hard. Because some directors are really great at certain genres, and I would want to, if I watch a sci-fi movie, I want to see Ridley Scott or Christopher Nolan. If I'm watching a drama, I guess Christopher Nolan for drama, or someone like Blomkamp for sci-fi. Actually, Blomkamp is great with sci-fi. Who else do I like? Spielberg would be more of the kind of lighthearted. I like some. Recently hasn't had a lot of great stuff though. But we'll see what he comes out with. He's got a couple of movies coming out right now. 2 of them being edited right now, I think. But my favorite director, I don't know if I have like a single one favorite director. I have directors that I really like and I follow, like Christopher Nolan and Ridley Scott. His brother Tony Scott, when he was alive, he did some great stuff. But I don't have one single favorite director that I follow. What about the Avengers Infinity War footage D23 Expo? From what I understand, the only footage from the Avengers Infinity War are bootlegs. Like their cam videos from the event. Disney hasn't released anything officially. And I'm not gonna react to cam footage. For one, you don't get the full experience of it, and 2, if Disney didn't want it released and it's just for the expo, I'll let them have that. I'll react to it when it comes out. I'm not really worried about the time scale. Jerry, which Indian language movie do I like to watch? I've watched all of them. The language doesn't matter to me because all of them are subtitles, from my opinion, or from my point of view. Every Indian movie is subtitles. I don't understand any of the languages, so it doesn't matter to me what language it's in. It's all about the quality of the film. So if the film is good, I don't care where it's made. Siva, I'll message you on Facebook after this. Please reply. I'm coming to the U.S. next week. I'm coming to Florida. I'm not in Florida. I'm on almost the other side of the country. But if you ever drop in Colorado, we can sure have a meetup. But yeah, send me a message on Facebook. I should watch... Oh, Aria said I should watch Orphan Black. Right now it's in the 5th season. I've heard it was a good show. A lot of people talk a lot about it. They talk about it a lot. How did I get into watching Indian cinema? So, I started my YouTube channel in October of 2015. And in January of 2016, I was very small. I probably had, 200 subscribers or 300 subscribers. And someone asked me to do a reaction to Bahubali. It was around that time when reactors were getting a lot of requests for the first Bahubali trailer. I was not aware of that. I just saw it, and I don't really care where a movie is made, so I did the trailer reaction. I thought it looked really good. And then because the trailer looked good, I went and watched the movie. Me and my dad got it on Netflix or something, and I reviewed it. And because I reviewed the movie, I started getting a lot of attention because most of the reactors out there just reacted to the trailer because everyone else was, and I was the only one that actually reviewed the movie. And that was a year and a half ago. And then it just kind of snowballed. I would get requests for another Indian trailer, and I would do that one, and I would also do the American movies that I wanted to do, and I really just went with the requests. You know, I got requests and I went with that flow, and ended up building a nice group of people that I love interacting with, and I like the movies that I've seen. I loved learning about all the different film industries. It was very interesting. I didn't know about that before. It's a unique dynamic that we don't have in the United States. Do I like Manisha Babu and Prabhas? Yeah. I like them, sure. There's a thing in India where people are very passionate about their movie stars. Very, very passionate. And I understand it, but I don't have it. I don't have that about anybody. So I have actors and directors and maybe even some producers, people that do musical scores. I have people that I like and that I will kind of follow what they do, but I'm always critical of their stuff. Nobody that I like so much that I'm blinded by whatever they do. If they do a bad movie, I'll point it out. So I have actors that I enjoy watching, but it's not the make or break for a movie for me. It's more of like, well, that actor makes good decisions, so I'm gonna give this movie a little bit more attention than I would if he wasn't in it. That kind of thing. Like the new Venom movie. I was kind of tossing it to the side like Sony's gonna ruin it, which I still don't know if they're gonna ruin it. But Tom Hardy signed on. I like Tom Hardy. He picks good scripts. So I don't think he's gonna do a movie that has a bad script. Whether or not Sony will ruin it, I don't know. But it gave it a little bit more interest, in my opinion. But I'm not a huge fan of anyone specific. BS Sandeep, tell me something you know about Italian cinema. Nothing of current movies. I did like the spaghetti westerns, the 1970s, like the Clint Eastwood movies and stuff. You had a lot of Italian producers and directors that were getting into recreating U.S. westerns, and in the 80s it was the action movies like Conan and Red Sonja, a lot of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Those were Italian producers. But all I really know of are the Italian movies that were American productions. They were really, well, more like Italian productions, but they were released in the U.S. Which Indian actor do I like the most? I don't have one that I like the most. It's really of just whether or not they do a good job in a specific movie. But there isn't an actor I go out of my way to go and watch. But that's the same for American actors. There's, you know, if Shah Rukh Khan does a movie and it looks good, I will like it. If he does a movie and it looks bad, I won't like it. So, I think Shah Rukh Khan has done some great acting in My Name is Khan and Fan. I was impressed with that. I thought Race was okay. I did a review on that one, but I think he was stronger in those other movies. But I don't really have an actor that I go out of my way to follow for any Indian or American. I'm a reviewer. I have to be critical. I have to be neutral. I can't fanboy. Of course, there are times where I do fanboy. I mean, Star Wars is one of those things. What are my thoughts on Rajnikant? The first look for his next movie, Kala, is out. Oh, I didn't know Kala was out. I like Rajnikant. You have to understand the atmosphere of his fandom. to really get the movies. If someone just comes in, has no idea who Rajnikanth is, doesn't know anything about his fandom, and just watches a movie, they may not understand it as well. So I think you have to understand the fandom behind it. But I think that's true with a lot of like masala type movies, is a lot of them are vehicles for the popular actor that they're in. So you have to understand the fandom that goes behind that actor for the movie to have significance. Who is my best Indian director? S.S. Rajamouli or B. Sukumar? I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen very much of either one of them. I mean, the S.S. Rajamouli movies I've seen are the Bahubalis. B. Sukumar, I'm not really sure which ones of his I've seen. So I haven't seen enough to really make an opinion on that. What is your opinion on the work of Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese? Martin Scorsese is a good filmmaker. He has a couple of misses, but for the most part, his character-driven stories are awesome. And I like Leo. He likes to pick unique and weird scripts, and I like when actors do that instead of just staying with safe things. I like it when they branch out and do characters that are against, against type. So I'm kind of, I mean, Leo's about to work with Scorsese again on a new project. I can't remember what it was called. And then Scorsese is also working on that movie for Netflix that's bringing back all of his old actors together, Pacino and De Niro and what's his name? The other guy. I can't remember his name. Shariah and Lux both asking about Rajnikanth's Robot 2.0. Yes, I'm kind of excited about it. I saw the first one, which that's the boss. Sorry, that's the boss. I reviewed Robot, the first one. I thought it was better than I expected, and interesting. I really liked that. So I'm curious to see what they do with the 2.0. But the Ajay's villain, or Akshay's, sorry, Akshay as the villain, I'm not sure how I feel about that poster. I need to see some footage, because the poster is, I don't know. I need to see a trailer. I really do. But the amount of money they're pumping into this movie is immense. So I have very high hopes. And the thing is, most people have really high hopes, just like they did with Bahubali 2. If they can't meet the expectations, then it's not going to do very well. So we'll see what they do when they bring us a trailer. But other than that, I don't know anything. Sai. Shwadama, name of the mythological creature. Well, I couldn't read that. It went by too quick. Sorry, Sai. I'll try and go back and read that later. Harshith, hello. Mufti, yeah, we'll see if I do that when I get back from my break here in a bit. I'll start taking requests for other things. Do I know about Kamal Hassan? Tarun asked. No, I don't. Alright. Okay, guys. I think I'm done. My eyes are buggy. Shariah, yeah, I know you want me to do one more, but really I'm having a hard time even reading right now. It's been 2.5 hours of pretty much nonstop. So I really had a lot of fun doing this, and I think I'm gonna do it again. If you like it, if you like these live streams. I'm not a fake reactor, obviously, so I don't mind reacting to stuff that I don't know I'm going to react to. That makes it kind of interesting. Let me know what you guys thought, how I did reacting to your requests and just the video overall in general. Which trailer did I like the most? Let's see. Well, I think the previous horror film, Lapa Chapi, would probably have a more intriguing horror story than this 6 minus 5 equals 2. But I really liked the look of that Ravuka Arum Congo. I think that's the one. I saw them like run right after another, so they're all kind of blurry right now. But I think that's the one that I really liked how it was shot, and that was really intriguing. One of them had some really great thematic music that intrigued me. So, yes. But thank you guys for joining me on this live stream, these live reactions. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I will be doing it again at some point if I get enough response and you guys enjoy it. But comment below, let me know your thoughts on this. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys on the next video. I don't have my outro, so I'll just dance. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bye. How do I end this thing?